Hi everyone, it's Anne. Thank you for joining me. It's been a while since I've done a video, so I'm just really popping on quickly here because I want you to know that everything is well. There has been so many shifts and changes, so many people focusing on the inner world of ourselves, really getting these big insights into why we function the way we do, our habits, our programs, our operating systems, insights into others, increased sensitivity, understandings. It's all of these things combined into one big friggin' pile. Everybody is at a different part of this process. I've been talking about these energy updates, energy shifts, quantum leaps for a couple of years now. So I'm starting to feel in my own mind a little bit redundant because it just keeps on going. So I really am at a point now where these energies are consistently intense and strong, almost on a just day-to-day basis. And it's really just a matter of accepting that is what is happening. That is the way I am, and getting through life. I mean, having experienced near death and really fighting very hard to stay in this game, to stay alive, to be there as a mom for my kids, I understand the value of this lifetime. And I really want to make sure that I'm doing the best I can to enjoy it through some very difficult times and circumstances when it comes to managing my own health. There's a lot that goes on in my world, health related, because of my particular situation that I don't talk about, but it adds an extra huge layer onto my particular game, if you will. And it's really a mastery of self here, of staying focused in your own belief systems and continuing to create. So when I'm feeling these energies, as my own personal perspective, I've been doing this a long time. They are huge, they are intense. I'm a highly sensitive person. I feel them. Not everybody does. Some people do more than others. Some don't at all. So everybody's at a different stage in this process. It's kind of weird because, you know, it is like a drug high is what I feel most of the time, zooming through these this life and managing some normalcy, if you will, to keep life going and moving and fulfilling my role as a participant here. So it's kind of in effect, a little bit of duality, but it's impossible to explain or have any people really understand who aren't like you guys, to understand how bizarre it is to kind of go through this day with these increased energies, really highly sensitive. Our sensitivity keeps increasing. We are really watching our sensitivity because it's starting to become apparent that as highly sensitive beings that we are, we've been inundated through most of our life with things to take away that sensitivity. And the more time you spend away from the rhetoric, the more you start to begin to learn more and more about yourself. And this is happening like crazy. Like, I'm learning things about myself, aha moments and stresses and points of anxiety that I would take on. And it's kind of like, wow, I've done that my whole life. And simple little fixes can resolve that. So I've learned at my age so much about myself. It's really very interesting about the dynamics of my personality, being highly sensitive, being an empath, and how some things are much more difficult for me because I didn't realize the true energetic impact some things I was doing had on my system. So it's very much, I have found more peace in a simplified lifestyle, smaller place, less stuff, lists of items so that they're not in my head, and to release and to really not take on too much, which is a lot of what I did for most of my life. So it's I know everybody's at a different point in your journey. I'm not trying to judge anyone. These are all parts of my learning process. Everybody's got different pieces of themselves, but it's really been for me about the inward journey, about calmness and routine, and really focusing on eating right and well. You know, I find our society, it's like eating is just meant to be something fast. Just get your food down. We have other important things to do. And that's what I did for a lot of my life. Eating to me was just something I had to do. But I've really been focused lately on the process of understanding what my body wants, of eating more, much more cleanly, that to meet my own needs. You know, we all have different scenarios and situations, to spend the time making food slowly and enjoying it, and really shifting, because this is a very it's like I'm really focusing on what is right for me physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and balancing all of those things with the outside world, with those people that I care about in my life, and supporting them. So that has consumed so much of my time. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but housework, for example, seems to be nonstop. It like takes a really long time to do all this shit. Grocery shopping, housework, cooking, cleaning, you know, the list goes on, but these are daily functions of life that are important and necessary. So it is really fascinating to me how it seems to be like time is compacting. It's like, wow, how is it 3 o'clock already? And it is between that and self-care and working, helping other individuals, and including family. And I know, my God, my heart goes out to all those moms out there who are trying to deal with all of this too. It's a friggin' lot. So, but I think my role right now, and all the things I've experienced in my life, is to really anchor, that word is overused, but to really keep coming back to calm, to really learning about what is important, that my whole physiology, my whole health system is number one. I know what it's like not to pay attention to that, to let your emotions and other people run your emotional database, if you will, is lethal. It can be if you're highly sensitive. So really watch out. Look after your friggin' health. It should be the number one thing. You can't do anything else without it. And we are so powerful that we have control over that if we work with our bodies, stop fighting it. There is a flow there, an understanding. We're being communicated with all the time. And this is really important right now. This is really coming through right now. So I'm finding less focus on all of the analytics and the research and what is this, what is this particular event or situation or any of that. It's sort of, it's waning on me a little bit, and I'm really trying to focus on, because it's a short lifespan. I've already been given another chance. I was near death and really fought hard to stay alive, to be a mom for my kids. And it's important for me to live life. So I'm trying to really manage doing that in this really strange, energetic environment where I'm feeling these energies all day long consistently. there really isn't that much of a flex for me anymore. It just is big energies, big energies, big energies. So I can do these reports every single day and usually find a big energy. There are some days that it does back off a little bit. Sometimes I ask for those days, or you find those days you're forced to. Something happens and it's your body saying, I need you to stop now. And it will force a situation on you. So there's a lot of that going on. And where are we moving to? I don't fucking know. This is a bizarre journey. The more I think I know, the more I don't know. And it's like, I don't know. The best I can do is first of all, I want to say, I am so proud of myself for everything that I've been managed to get through. It is even amazing that I am here and standing and you know, walking 5K a day and getting through life and preparing for a wedding. All of these things are an absolute friggin' miracle to me, because I was at a point where it was questionable whether I'd even be here. So a tremendous amount of work has gone in mentally into really focusing on perfecting, on working on myself, on this inner journey of really trying to enjoy this experience in a time where everything is changing. So it is definitely a navigation here to walk through the day with the knowing that we are supported, that we're feeling this energy. We know something big continues to happen. More and more people are waking up here, all at different points in this journey. So it's a work in progress, guys. You know, I know how hard it is. I've been there. I've done that. Holy shit, man. But it's like, I want to still keep moving forward. I can't not do stuff. I really want to make the best of it and show my family that I'm in. And I want to see them happy. And I want to see me happy after all of this time being in survive mode, so much of my life in survive mode. And I know now that I have the opportunity to make some changes to make my life much more calm at this point in my particular journey. So yeah, it's been a subtle but strong deep dives into the inner work, to paying attention to the small things in life. Everybody is different. Everybody's got different energies. Everybody's got different parts. They're in different parts of the game. But I'm telling you, my primary reason for doing these videos is because I did wake up to a brand new world when I had my surgery. And I have totally been able to move through. It isn't easy every day, I gotta admit, but when you have an organ transplant, it is, I'm grateful. And I would not do this individual justice if I didn't continue to bring our combined energies to the table here to live life the best I can. You too can do it with a will and a drive to know that there is something better. Yes, what makes our situation unique right now is that some of us feeling these energies so much. It is something we just have to, I really believe, adjust to as the shifts and changes continue, and we don't know really what it's all leading to. But we do know that, yes, we are a little bit different. Things are shifting and changing rapidly, and we're managing with a foot in both sides of the dimensional viewpoint. So that is all I can really tell you. I'm not going to suggest the more I go through this, the less I know. I just have to, trust in the process and the journey. Definitely setting intentions, understanding, becoming very much in tune with what my body is wanting, slowing down more than I really want to sometimes. But when I do things, to do them with conscious, to really keep remembering to enjoy every moment of the journey and not get distracted by the negativity in the air. And there's an awful lot of it. I've had to shut out most of it for me personally because it is just too much for my high sensitivity. And I'm dealing with enough in my own personal life with my own health situation. I really have to stay energetically in my proper space. So thankfully, it's taken me a long time, but for the most part, I'm learning how to do that and to really, just like I said, trust. So, you know, guys, that's really what I have for you today. I just wanted you to know that we continue, go back to my old videos, review some of those. It is a cyclical process we keep spinning through. So there will be value in some of those older ones for you guys if you want to just pick one up if you're just joining me here. It's just, we get our information from all different sources and people and clues along the way. So stay strong. Please stay heart-centered. Can we please come back to less mind, more feeling? It is a training mechanism. Come back to the heart. Come back to what is your heart saying? Personally, a very strong energy for me. So thanks, guys. We'll definitely talk soon. Bye.